Hello, I'm Wilfrid,
And I'm Susan.
and today we're going to talk about how to handle a book. It may seem obvious to most people, but there are certain things to watch out for so that you keep the book in the same condition, in the good condition that you got it.
We did talk a little bit while ago about how to take a book off the shelf. So once you've gotten it off, what are the things you need to think of? And so I've brought out 3 books here. You can see they're all quite different. But the first thing you need to be concerned about is the spine, because that and the joints and inside on the hinges are your fragile points. So you want to always be aware of how your book moves inside its binding, how the block moves inside its binding. A small book is easy.
Yeah, can I interject here? Always watch for, never let the covers flop down. Always be sure that you've got support on it. If you're holding it in your hand, make it a sort of a cradle, wouldn't you say?
That would be a good
Yeah.
good way of describing
This way, that if this flops down, if this did flop down, it could damage the hinge inside and tear it away from the rest of the binding.
And you'll see I'm always holding it inside my hand so that it's well supported both sides. Turn your pages gently. I'm going to put one block down, keep the other up. Turn your pages by breaking them apart with your fingers. Breaking them, not breaking them, separating them with your fingers. Never, never.
Lick.
I have seen people do that and almost freaked, but okay. But it's just handle it delicately, handle it gently. Don't be brutal with it. If you want to be brutal, read the paperback. The second book that I have here is a modern book. It is Alan Mallinson's Man of War.
Slightly larger format than the other one.
It also has a dust jacket. We cover all our dust jackets in acid-free protectors because dust jackets are part of the value of the book. These are also not as well made as 19th century and earlier books. They're a little more fragile, so you really want to be careful with them. But again, keep them at the angles. Turn the pages gently. This one's lucky. This one I think was printed on acid-free paper, so the paper is going to stay nice and healthy.
Yes, interestingly enough, many books printed in the late 20th, early 21st century, the quality of the paper is abysmal. And after 5 or 10 years, it starts to get age-toned and browned. And
embrittled.
And embrittled. It doesn't look very nice, I'm afraid.
So,
but this one is in pretty good shape.
It's in good shape.
Yeah.
Finally, one great big heavy book. Oriental Carpets, Runners, and Rugs.
Yeah, these are the ones you really have to watch.
Yeah.
Because they have a momentum of their own. If you don't support the covers properly, they can flop down and just purely by accident
Right.
break.
So when you're looking at the beginning of the book, I'm going to use my other 2 books. Open it with a support there. Notice though, as I turn the pages, the spine begins to move. And once you get to the center of the book, if you'll remove those 2,
Put them on the other side.
Yep, it will actually lay flat pretty well because it's designed to do that. But once you get to the other side, the binding begins to pull up. That's when you know you need to support the other side of the book. What would you say were the basic things on handling a book? Be gentle.
Be careful. Yes, absolutely.
Be careful.
Yes.
And make sure to support the boards and protect the spine. Anything else?
Yes. No, I was just thinking of something else, and that is if you haven't got books rather than some book, even if you had a sort of like a pillow.
A lot of rare book dealers will use pillows.
A pillow or a cushion that's soft enough that the spine can sink in, and when the covers open, they're supported evenly on both sides.
On both sides. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, be gentle and love your books. Thank you.
Okay. Till next time.